Because I'm going to start recording right now. Because I'm going to ask you some questions, Wissam, because you're one of the UTM students here. So the first question would be, when and how did you learn about UTM University?
Well, I heard about UTM University from a friend of mine back home in my country, Libya. Yeah, he recommended the university to me. It's a good university and good rank. Yeah.
Did you make any research online? Or?
Yeah, of course I did. Yeah, I did research and I found the university is good. It's suitable to me.
Yeah. So you applied and you got accepted.
Yeah.
Okay. So now that you are here, can you tell me about your experience in UTM in terms of the students, the residents where you're staying right now, your faculty, in general?
Well, let's start with the residence. I stay in KLG residence, which is the campus.
Yeah.
It's good. It's not that bad. It's, a bit expensive, but yeah, it's good. There are some facilities that we don't have in the residence, but in general, it's fine. My faculty is good. My teachers are very, helpful, cooperating. Students, classmates are, very friendly. It's good. It's okay.
Okay. So let us go back to the first point that you were talking about. You started talking about you're staying at UTM University. So you said it is good, but it's a bit expensive.
Yeah.
And about the facilities. So can you elaborate more? What do you mean by good, but still expensive?
Okay. The first thing is it is expensive compared with other, residents. And it's here in the Skudar.
Okay.
For example, an apartment here, furnished apartment is about 1,200 ringgit monthly.
Okay.
And they pay, I think, 650 ringgit monthly for the KLG, and it's a room. It's not an apartment.
Okay.
So it is expensive, I think.
Somewhere,
a little
somehow.
bit,
Okay.
somewhere, yeah. About the facilities, for example, we don't have a restaurant, a near restaurant. We have to walk for 2 or 3 kilometers to reach the nearest restaurant.
Yes.
Or I have to dial, from the internet or something like that.
Order online.
Yeah, online. Yes. What was your second question?
Well, this is the follow-up for the second question, so we just take it point by point.
Yeah.
You can also, if you want to talk about, for instance, the students around you from KLG residents, where are they from? Have you made any friends? What about the, cultural diversity in Malaysia and UTM in particular? If you want to talk about this point as well.
Yeah, that's okay. Students, the residents. I think there are lots of cultures here: Chinese, Indian, Bangladeshi, Libyan, Romanian, Iraqi. Yeah. There are lots of nations here. I made some new friends. From my country, Libya, which
like
myself.
myself.
Sami, and from Oman, from China, from Bangladesh, a couple of friends from Bangladesh. We play football sometimes. We go out. And it's good. It's good.
Okay. You can also talk about your faculty, teachers, classmates.
I see.
Just feel free to talk about anything that you want. You don't have to follow any sequence of questions or something. So
Okay.
just take your time.
Okay, I see. Okay. My faculty is, the Faculty of Chemical Engineering, the School of Chemical Engineering and Energy. When I be in the briefing day, they've told me that the faculty is how can I say that, is the best in UTM.
This is in the briefing day.
Yeah, this is in the briefing day. It was in
The
brief.
best.
I think the rank or something like that, yeah, it is the best. They have lots of awards or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When I decided to registrate some subjects to study for this semester,
Mm-hmm.
I found 4 subjects.
Only
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, only 4, and they are the core, and they can't, register any other subjects. And these 4 subjects are opened only in September.
Yes.
So I have to register for this year.
Yes.
If I didn't, I will wait for the next year to register.
Okay.
And this was not good for me
Yeah.
because I was planning to register 2 course and 2 elective
Yeah.
subjects. That's the
issue that you found.
yeah
Did you try to talk to someone? Did you try to check the faculty, administration office or something like that?
Actually, no, I didn't. Because I've been told from friends and classmates, this is unnegotiable. This is what it is, You have
Okay.
to follow this structure of, registration.
Okay.
Yeah. So I registered the 4 courses, and they are very hard, very difficult to be studied together. So this is something I think and I believe the faculty has to to look out at it.
Okay.
But my classmates, they're so friendly, so cooperating. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, where are they from, for instance? Are they from Malaysia?
We have 3 international students and 4 local or native students. 4 from Malaysia and 4 from Libya. The international students are from Libya.
Only from Libya?
Yeah, only from Libya.
Okay, so that means you only have Malaysian students
And
and
Libyan
then
students,
you
yeah.
have Libyan students. And how do you get along?
By the way,
How do you get along with the students? Do you get well with your students? Do you communicate? Do you have, for instance, group assignments? Do you talk to each other? Do you, in the class and also outside the class, do you tend to meet regularly? Do you do some activities together? Do you do like group studying or something like that?
no. Group study, no. We don't have. But yeah, we have group on WhatsApp. We talk about this subject. What the doctor says, what the doctor don't, about the assignments and something like that. Yeah, we have a group on WhatsApp, as I told you. And they have one student, one of them. He was with me in the group assignment, group. Yeah, and I talk to him, almost every day.
Okay.
But the others, when they need something, or when I need something, I text them, or they text me.
On WhatsApp.
On WhatsApp, on that group.
Okay. How about the food experience, for instance, here in UTM? How did you find it? Is it suitable? Is it convenient?
Well,
In terms of, for instance, food diversity and the availability of catering, of cafes inside UTM,
Well, I think there is a lack of these facilities in the campus. For example, you can't find, some restaurant brand like KFC or Mac or something like that here in the campus. If you want to have fast food, you have to go out the campus, and the campus is very huge. I think it's a chain. There is no, there is no restaurant in this campus.
How about food experience in terms of the differences between, for instance, the traditional dishes that you have in Libya and between the food that you found here? For instance, in the breakfast, what do you normally used to have, and now here, what do you normally have? And these kind of differences. How did you find it, and how was the experience for you?
The traditional food here in Malaysia is completely different from my traditional food here. So I try to go to the international brands, as I told you, like KFC and blah blah blah. And there is any in the commons, so I have to go out. There is a Yemeni restaurant. Their food are like the Libyan food. I go over there sometimes, to have a meal. Yeah.
So, for instance, in the breakfast in your hometown country, Libya, what do you used to have? And if you just, for instance, compare it to Malaysia here, I mean...
For example, in my country, I like to have a cup of, milk with tea.
Yeah.
The evaporated milk that I couldn't find here in Skudai. I found it in KL, but here I couldn't find it.
What is the thing that you couldn't find? The
evaporated milk.
Okay.
Evaporated milk. So I have, I don't have evaporated milk that I used to have for breakfast in my country.
Okay.
Yeah. What else?
I mean, for instance, because I'm a Libyan too, maybe I will just try to help you here. Normally in Libya, when we want to have breakfast, we normally have sandwiches,
Yeah.
Like egg, tuna, and this kind of stuff. But normally in the traditional food stands and cafes, Malaysian cafes, they normally would have rice on the breakfast, like nasi lemak, and this kind of stuff. So this is... how did you find this experience? Have you tried it before? Have you tried to have your breakfast like nasi lemak?
Never.
Why?
It's impossible to have rice for breakfast. We have rice for lunch, only lunch, even not in dinner.
All right.
So it's impossible to
So you haven't even tried it?
No way.
All right. Okay.
And for tuna, for example, tuna on breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have some kind of bread in my country.
Yes.
It's not special bread. It's bread.
Yes.
But the bread here is different. It's like sweet. So I can't have tuna with sweet bread. Mm-hmm. There is tuna. I found tuna, but I couldn't find the suitable bread for it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, this is fair enough. Okay. So if there is anything you would like to add to your experience in UTM University in general?
Well, my first impression in UTM is good. It's good. It's a good university, but the system here, I think, needs to adjust a little bit. They have to look after the international students. They have to provide. Not they have. They should. Mm-hmm. I won't use the strong verbs. Yeah. So they should look after the international students. Provide some facilities that that they need.
Yes. Yeah.
That's it. But in general, it's a good university. I would recommend it for my friends.
Okay. So if there is anything else you want to add?
No. If you have any question,
no,
I'm glad to answer.
I think you have already made some good points. And thank you very much, Wissam, for the interview.
Thank you, Sami. You're welcome anytime.
We'll see you soon, okay?
Okay, inshallah.